in the old days, thousands of years ago, when they made them, somebody of our time touches them, and within 2 years, half of that tree will have disappeared because of all the bacteria. So I'm hoping that we'll wear the gloves when we have to go into the cave. Now, let me ask you this. In the story, do you want to have a look in the cave as well, or are you not worried, you just want to have a look around the outside to make sure that it's safe? I mean, what would you, do you want to have a look in the cave?
Outside, yeah. I'm going to guard it, with the shadow.
It does need guarding. See, the other thing about this cave is we don't know if there's another entrance to it. My job is to work with these people to find out what's in the cave. Your job, which you've said you'll work with, is to help us keep this place secret. Now, we don't need to keep it secret forever. How long do you think we will need to have before we let the world know what's in the cave? How long?
1 year.
I'm sorry, I need to ask them, the archaeologists. How long?
There's a lot of stuff to go through.
I know how long.
It's very difficult.
Well, obviously, I'll have to speak to the security team to find out how long they're able to stay with us. But the minimum, what's it going to be?
6 months. I'd say that's it.
6 months. Okay, well,
6 months?
right.
Oh.
I will need to speak with you in your headquarters. So whenever you're ready to set up the headquarters. But I'm just before we go to your headquarters, do you want to meet my team?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. If you do, then we've got a way in which you can meet them and find out their name and so on. And you'll know that we are not in any way climbers. There's not a professional climber amongst them. All right, we've got strong legs, we can walk. But if you're going to help us get there, you may well have to show us how the ropes work and the sorts of footwear we will need to go up this mountain pass. We've never been here before. Usually it's on the ground, you know, in cities and deserts and places like that. We've never been up a mountain looking out of a cave. It's the first time. And this is Romanian. Don't want any interference from any other country at the moment until we've sorted out what happened in there for ourselves. Do you see what I mean? It's Romanian. Now, my team of archaeologists, as you can see, we have a photograph session, and one of the photographs you can see has been taken of my archaeologists at work. And if you go onto our website at the Bucharest University, you'll be able to see these pictures. Now, if there's any of you that would like to try and find out what my archaeologists are up to, you might want to find out if any of them are happy about, really happy about this mountain job that we've got. I mean, they said to me, yes, we're okay, but I don't know whether they really are. They might be worried. I don't know. So if you would like to find out a little bit more, we could share what we find out. There's one in the cave. There's 4 archaeologists over here. 1, 2, oh no, sorry, there's 3 left. Guys, there's 3 left over there if you want. Yeah. There's 3 over there. Oh. Yeah, they're speaking to lots of them.
Symbols, because I'm ancient languages archaeologist, so I'm looking for old languages.
What do you find out? There's something happened over here, really interesting.
I found out pottery. Pieces of pottery in the ground, but like underneath the ground.
So they're excavating.
We had to dig to find them.
Yeah, and what we say, that the word that archaeologists use, you may not use this word, but we use the word excavation.
We know excavation.
Well, I'm only saying that's what archaeologists do. You may well know the word, but that's the word we use. Yes.
We found something sparkly in the ground.
Have they found some stuff?
It was and it also was under a bit underground, and we could only see its color. Yeah, and it was a triangle.
A triangle.
Yeah.
Because some of them have very different ways of working. Some of their jobs are very different. Some of them work on language, some of them work on artifacts, old artifacts, some work on buildings. But one thing that's just been brought up by Philippe, would you mind just explaining what you immediately asked about? Because this is going to be really important.
Since Dinu had this moose, we decided to bring it into drama, and we found a baby stray moose.
So we have to be thinking, if these archaeologists come across animals, are there any dangerous animals like that? I know a moose is not necessarily dangerous, but I mean...
Yeah, they're very dangerous.
What sort
Moose
of...
bites are very big.
But only if they're like big. These are like small. They can.
Are there any other animals up there that people might think, ooh, they ought to know about these if they're going to go up there?
Wolves.
Wolves? What? You have wolves here?
Street dogs. Yeah. Street dogs.
Well, in the mountains. I'm not in Bucharest. I'm thinking in the mountains. So
Yeah, in the
wolves have been mentioned.
Street dogs are very bears.
Of course, in the city, yes.
Oh, and about dangers in the mountains, there are in some places there are dogs that the shepherds use to take care of the sheep, and the dogs can be very aggressive because they were trained to protect the sheep. So if you come close, they might like jump on you and bite you.
Did I know this? I had no idea. This is the trouble when you're working in a city like me in Bucharest. We don't have any knowledge of these mountain things. But you do, thank goodness. Would you mind coming to my team and talk to them about this?
Yeah.
I'll have to get them all together and
Can we write notes for your team so you could have genius ideas?
That is a great idea. Have you got notebooks?
We say so. Yeah. Yes.
Can we get some notebooks then? Thank you very much for your work, teams. Maybe see you again.